We're just 6 weeks into the year, and Kentucky police have just arrested a second woman with abuse of a corpse and concealing the birth of an infant after a pregnancy loss. The first arrest happened back on New Year's Day when police arrested a woman in Campton after she allegedly self-managed an abortion and buried the remains in her yard. Now, the police only found out about that because the woman reportedly told healthcare workers, who then called the cops on her, which is sadly a common occurrence. The police initially charged her with fetal homicide, even though the state law explicitly exempts pregnant people from charges for ending their own pregnancy. And while prosecutors did eventually drop that wrongful charge, they indicted her on 3 more: tampering with physical evidence, abuse of a corpse, and concealing a birth. Then on February 9th, state police arrested a different woman and her husband from Boonville related to a miscarriage in November 2024. Now, this information is coming from police press releases, which are notoriously unreliable, but here's what police claim. The couple went to a hospital after a possible miscarriage, and someone called 911 about the incident. While at the hospital, the couple reportedly said that the fetus was still at their house. Police went to the property, found the fetus, and a coroner pronounced it dead. Cut to this week, when the state said that a grand jury had indicted the couple on reckless homicide or recklessly causing the death of another individual, as well as concealing the birth of a child. The wife additionally faces charges of tampering with physical evidence and abuse of a corpse. So yes, she's facing the same 3 charges as in the January case. Now, the medical examiner conducted an autopsy on the fetus, but they won't give us that report, and they claim it's because the information could taint a potential jury pool. Meanwhile, police are out here saying that it was a baby and an infant, and using those words, which is arguably doing the same thing. While abortion is banned in Kentucky, it's not illegal to self-manage an abortion or to have a miscarriage. But increasingly, prosecutors are using charges meant for other purposes to criminalize people experiencing the aftermath of pregnancy loss. The organization Pregnancy Justice recently found that there are at least 58 prosecutions between 2006 and 2024, many related to handling of remains after a miscarriage or stillbirth. Now, the crime of concealing the birth of a child dates back to the 1600s, based on the assumption that unmarried women would hide or end their pregnancies or even murder newborns because of the huge stigma of having a child out of wedlock. The statutes banning abuse of a corpse were originally intended to prevent grave robbing and necrophilia. But now these laws are being used against pregnant people, and even in states where abortion is still legal.